Evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Lakme Absolute Grand Finale. And what a finale it was. 20 years of Lakme Fashion Week and the most perfect way to celebrate this platform. Thank you to all of you for making this happen. We'd like to begin with you, Ashwat, Head of Innovations, Lakme. Lakme's beauty statement for this year was free your lips. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So firstly, pardon me for my voice. I've lost it from all the cheering, I think. Uh, I think it's it's a privilege to be sharing the stage with three super successful, powerful women who embody the spirit of our brand and the idea of free your lips. You know, people who've spoken their mind, made bold choices, not let anything hold them back down. So, you know, thank you, Gauri, Nanika, and Kareena. We've all of us grown this phrase that beauty lies in the eye of the beholder, but we saw today that lies in the eyes of who's expressing it. And it's about whatever you want, whichever way you want to express it, that's beauty. I think that's what it's all about. And Gauri and Nanika have put together a spectacle of a show for us today with their garments, set it amongst clouds and stars. I think it's been absolutely fantastic with the music. I think great energy. And Kareena, as always, the most free-spirited woman and has been our showstopper for the last so many seasons and yet again has brought the energy alive. Thank you for a spectacular show. And I'd like to thank everybody else who's worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make this happen. Thank you.
Gauri and Nanika, like Ashwat said, I feel like I'm echoing a little bit, but like Ashwat said, beauty is in the eyes of the person who wears the clothes and the person who creates the clothes. Talk us through that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you are as beautiful as you feel and what you are from inside. And I think that this season with Free Your Lips as their hashtag, it means a lot to all of us as women who want to be able to speak our mind all the time, to represent other strong women in this country. And it was a beautiful collection with beautiful colors, very inspiring. All the amazing lipstick shades with the Matte Revolution. And you could see all those shades in our collection too. And it was such a pleasure to have the most gorgeous Kareena walk for us. And her confidence and her beauty really surpasses everything. So it's been an amazing evening, an honor to celebrate with 20 years of Lakme. And we've had such a blast tonight.
Would you like to add to that?
Yeah, I think Nanika pretty much summed it up, and I would just like to say that, yeah, free your lips to Nanika and I. It was all about a powerful, strong woman. We could think of like it was all about freedom of expression, and I think that's what Nanika and I stand for as a brand as well. And the collection was very, very youthful. It was strong. It was fun. It was about like high energy, a young, strong, confident woman, which again, like we said, Kareena embodies, and I think that every Gauri and Nanika girl would embody, and the Lakme girl embodies. So, yeah. Also, I'd like to say that it's called Lakme Matte Revolution, and when I tried the lipstick, it really was like, I was like, wow, this is a revolution, because it was so light and yet so strong in color and impactful. So, yeah.
I think they've used most of the words I would use to describe you. Strong, powerful, feminine. That pose you struck at the end, I had chills. Everyone here had chills. I'm not even joking. Talk to us about Free Your Lips.
I think it's an absolute honor to constantly take the ramp. Lakme and our association is almost a decade. So that feels very special. And thanks to Lakme, I think I'm getting to strut, you know, the best of the best, always, each season. This, like I said, feels even more special because of Gauri and Nanika. I think we embody the power of a woman, the freedom of what women want, whether it's, being married, wanting to work, wanting to make your voice heard. Right now, I think Gauri was just telling me that she just went after the show to feed her daughter. And I think that truly represents this evening here today. That should answer what freedom means to all of us, especially us women.
I'm not even going to try topping that. So I'm going to leave the floor open for a few media questions. Does anyone have a few questions for the designers, Kareena, Ashwath? They tend to get shy a little bit. But we do know someone has a few quick questions for... Please.
I just wanna feel alive in the starlight. I see in your eyes. I just wanna feel alive in the starlight. I see in your starlight.
gorgeous looking stunner like you in an outfit that is so gorgeous, designed by the both of you. So Dia and Rajveer, if you can talk to you a little bit about your collection, Rosette, and the outfit Malaika has on.
So the collection is called Rosette, and unlike the flower, this time we were more inspired from the color palette that the rose flower has. So it ranges from blush to maroons and marsala, and of course marsala being a very strong color had to end with the showstopper. We've used a lot of old school techniques of embroidery, that's called glass beads, to create the motifs very beautifully, as you can see even on her garment. And yeah, and also the runway had a mix of androgynous fashion with a fab street style and some bold looks. And Malaika's outfit, as far as it's concerned, when we sat to construct it, we were pretty sure that she was the right muse for it. And as you can see, like power shoulders with a thigh-high slit, a very well-structured skirt, and she just put the ramp on fire, is all I can say.
I was just going to say that. I mean, she looks so powerful at the same time. She looks really feminine and elegant. So you've done a fantastic job. Rajveer, if you could add something to that.
I would just say that strong personality and a strong garment. That's all.
True. We're leaving it at that
Keep
then.
it short and sweet.
Yes.
Malaika, can you tell us a little bit about how you feel on this?
Well, firstly, I'd like to congratulate Dia Rajveer on their debut show at the Lakme Fashion Week, 20 years. So it is a big milestone. Well, like you said, the collection is powerful, and there's nothing better than like you also added, you can be absolutely gentle and feminine and all of that, and yet be really strong and powerful. I think that's the most amazing and lethal combination any woman can have. So thanks for making us feel absolutely wonderful on ramp.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us about the fabrics that you used, especially in creating the ruffles on her shoulders?
So the selection of fabrics totally depend on the kind of silhouettes that we're doing. And for the runway, we've used a lot of silk organzas, cotton silk, and especially for Malaika's outfit, we had to source some really strong fabric because we wanted the structure to be very prominent, and we've used some Italian suiting fabrics to have the crisp structure, and I think it's turned out to be very beautiful on her. Also, the muse does a lot to the garment, and I think more than the fabrics is how you carry it on the runway, how you present it is what matters the most.
I think you've hit a lethal winning combination with that one. The
have.
fabric looks like it's flowing, but at the same
Yes,
time, it's right
yes.
there. It's
That
beautiful.
was the ideology behind the collection, that you're dainty, yet you're bold at the same time.
I think a lot of women are going to feel like they resonate with that, so it's perfect.
I do,
And-
for sure.
On that note, I'm going to open the floor for questions.
So like I said, the runway has a lot of androgynous looks. That's like with structured blazers, boy shorts, and slip dresses at the same time. So it starts off with like stronger looks, gets softer, get bolder towards the end. So it has a mix of all the silhouettes that are in trend at the moment.
How's the feel?
The feel's great. I feel amazing. I feel really good. Well, like we said earlier, I think it was a great way to start the day. It's day 5, which was the finale day. So I think I think we all started on a really good note.
See, we had to go in for a subtle look because the outfit had to talk at the end of it. And I think it blends really well with what we had designed. So we couldn't really go bold on the look. So I feel subtle the better, and suits her perfectly fine.
Also, we wanted to keep it simple and classic.
Classics never die, so let's keep it that way.
That's why it's a classic.
So, Malaika, you were in the thigh-high slit, and it really didn't feel like it was totally feminine the way you walked. It was so strong, and it's so very androgynous. And so, what do you want to say? What were you thinking while you were going in the ramp? Like, I was felt like this or something?
Now, what's on the outside is on the outside. What's on the inside, only I know, because because then you're like, nervous and you're like, oh, I hope everything is fine, and I hope the outfit's looking good. I hope my walk is good. Like a million things going on in your head, which is normal. I think anybody who walks a ramp will has the same emotions. But I think once you're out there and you're feeling good, you're feeling confident, then you kind of just everything kind of takes over and you just have a good time. And I think the most essential thing is to have a good time. And I think with the music, the garments, the garment, the whole atmosphere, I think I was just having a great time.
Otherwise, Malaika, what is your style? Casual or dress?
I'm more of a casual sort of a person. I'm very, very casual otherwise. All of this, when I'm dressed, I'm always dressed for something, when wonderful designers like these, dress me up and stuff like that. But otherwise, if it's left to me, I'm very happy in a pair of jeans or a slip dress or something like that. That's my kind of style otherwise.
I think it's a match made in heaven, a very powerful woman in clothes that make her look powerful at the same time bring her femininity. It's perfect. So thank you all for bringing this to us and for
Thank
giving
you
women
all.
something to aspire to.
Thank you, and have a lovely fifth day.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
राइट में अर्जुन सर राइट में राइट सर राइट में
I just wanna feel alive in the starlight. I see in your eyes. I just wanna feel alive in the starlight. I see in your eyes. feel